Man, it is tough being a New York Knicks fan because they allocated so much money to their three best players at the moment with RJ Barrett, Jalen Brunson, and Julius Randle, but they might not even be a play-in tournament team next year. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We are going to be rebuilding my New York Knicks, my favorite team, as our first kind of normal rebuild of 2K23. I think for the start of these 2K23 rebuilds, I'm not going to be going crazy with any trades. Still going to try to do this somewhat realistically because I do enjoy that challenge. I'm also testing out injuries on for this. We'll see how much I enjoy it or if it just pisses me off so much where we're not going to continue it. It looks like 2K didn't up the RJ Barrett or update the RJ Barrett contract, so I'll make sure that's all sorted out next offseason. But yeah, we are going to be doing our first rebuild here. Drop a like if you guys are excited for the rebuilds. I don't know why Jalen Brunson is listed as a shooting guard. They signed him to be the point guard. Okay, his overall goes up at the point guard position. Why would we make him the shooting guard? What's up with that? So I'm going to start quitting Grimes at the shooting guard spot. He was one of the top pieces kind of featured in a potential Donovan Mitchell trade. Teams are very high on him, and he's a 72 overall. It's a little low, 2K, don't you think? So RJ's getting about 35, 33 to Brunson. You know I'm not a big Julius Randle fan, so he's getting about 31 minutes a night. Probably going to go about 27 to Quentin Grimes, 30 to Mitch Robb, 25 to Quickly, 20 to Toppin. I hate that we have Evan Fournier on the team because I don't really want to play him, so we'll see if we can move him in the offseason, but he's going to play about 17 minutes a night. But this gets tough, man, because like Derrick Rose needs to be getting like 20 plus minutes. So unfortunately, like I want to play Hardenstein as well. So Robinson's going to get about 27. We'll probably lower Grimes to 25 and Randle to 30. Still want to play RJ and Brunson a ton. Maybe Brunson can go down to 32, but I still want to play RJ a ton at 35 minutes. Rose is the highest I can get him is 16. Oh, like I don't think Cam Reddish is going to be in the rotation, sadly. That sucks, man. And he's a free agent. Like theoretically, in hindsight, the Knicks shouldn't have made this trade for Cameron Reddish. I was excited for him to be a Knick, but it really doesn't make a lot of sense. So we could trade him to Cleveland. We'd get Dylan Winmore back, but he's got another year under team control. He wouldn't be in the rotation, but we get a 2025 first round pick from them. But you know what? We're going to do this with the Suns because the Cavs, that would kind of violate the Stepien rule. We're going to be trading Cameron Reddish to the Suns for Torrey Craig, a veteran that won't really play for us, and a first-round pick. It's really just getting a first-round pick for Cameron Reddish. He's going to be a good player. I wish the Knicks would give him like a fair rotation minutes, but they're not. Tibbs won't play him. We're going to play Derrick Rose. We're going to play Quickly. We're going to play Evan Fournier over him. Like, that sucks. So Rose is just going to get about 20 minutes a night. That's really what it's going to be. 20 for Rose, 20 or 18 to Toppin, 15 to Fournier, 15 to Hardenstein. If this team is like flirting with the play-in tournament, I'm going to try to move Derrick Rose, try to move Fournier at the deadline. I don't think we're going to be able to move Julius Randle, maybe even in this video. We're 3-star defense. Randle could be a solid fit by the end of this, but it looks like the backcourt might need to get overhauled, but I don't even want to know what I'm going to have to do with Jalen Brunson. Shot tendencies, we're going to have Brunson and probably to 85, same with RJ. We can have like these three to 85 and they can figure out who wants to be the number one guy. Mitch Robb could be at about a 55. Let's go with me. 65 to Rose, 70 to Quickly, 60 to Fournier, about 65 to Toppin, 55 to Hardenstein is good with me. Oh, and then for Grimes, yeah, we want him to be at probably a 70. So I will see you guys if there's a major injury that happens. If not, we could just be a deadline seller, which kind of sucks. I mean, if we take a look at our salary cap breakdown, we're paying Jalen Brunson a lot of money for the next 4 years. Julius Randle, a lot of money for the next 4 years because you know he's opting into 2026, so that's basically guaranteed. We're paying Fournier $36.86 million guaranteed for the next 2 years. Mitch Robb is off that new extension, which I'm fine for because it is front-loaded. So 13 mil. In his prime, it's pretty good. Derrick Rose is a team option next year, so that would be pretty valuable to some teams at the deadline. RJ will get that contract sorted out. And then there's Hardenstein, who I did like to be a backup center. I wonder if his overall goes up if we move him to a power forward. And it does. It goes up to a 75, and we'll just keep him at a center, though. So I'll see you guys if a major injury happens. If the Knicks don't make the playoffs this year, there's a good chance I do fire Tom Tibbs, which sucks. But I don't know if he's the right coach for this team, you know? Like, he helped get the Knicks respectable in 2021. I don't have a lot of faith in him going forward. All right, this is kind of crazy right now. The New York Knicks are I don't know what seed we are. Does it say? It does not, unless I'm completely missing it. But we're 32 and 24. We're doing pretty good. Our chemistry's at 100%. How is our fan interest at 46%? I mean, our profit is pretty high. But yeah, we're 8 games over 500. That's definitely a play-in tournament team. Right now, we'd be in the play-in tournament. We're only basically 2 games from being the 4th seed. And we would have a pretty solid lead. We have like a 7-game lead of being out of the play-in tournament. So the Knicks have been good this year. Shout out to them. If we look at the points per game, RJ has been our number 1 scorer, 18 points. I was hoping he would be north of 20, but like Jalen Brunson's at 17.7 assists. He's been good. That's a good season. He's an 86 overall now. That's like a franchise point guard. Let's go. Julius Randle can't hit a three. Can't really hit his free throws or a field goal. He's got a true shooting of 52%. At least he's giving me 6 assists a night. Mitchell Robinson about 13 points and 8.5 rebounds. Hell yeah. Manuel quickly off the bench. Efficiency's not been great. Derrick Rose. I wouldn't even mind moving Derrick Rose at the deadline and still trying to compete. There's Obi. Nothing crazy. Quentin Grimes. Oh, boy. That's not good. And then there's Fournier, who should probably be starting. Hardenstein's been good. Jericho Sims has played a little bit because Obi, wow, he's been bad. But Obi's been hurt, and Randall got hurt just for like 2 to 4 week spans. Like, it's nothing crazy. I mean, it is the deadline. We could look just to see who is being shopped. I wish there was a way to like just see the trade block, like in general. Like, that is a thing in Madden, and that is a thing in MLB. The show, Jalen Duran's here. Not really going to go after him or Doug McDermott, Landry Shamet. I was just seeing if there was like a big name here. Marshall Beauchamp already as a rookie Milwaukee. That's a little interesting. All right, yeah. So there's really nobody here that I like really want to go after. If we take a look at the contract extensions, RJ refuses. I mean, he's going to be back anyway. I'll just edit his contract. All right. So I guess we're just going to leave the team the same for the rest of the year and just got to trust it. Hopefully nobody gets injured drastically, and that's out for the year. But yeah, we'll see towards the end of the year. Here is kind of the mock drafts at the moment. We'll see what happens. All right, boys, we're kind of fading right here. We are 37-39. We don't have any major injuries. Like, Brunson was just day-to-day for like about 2 weeks. Like Mitchell Robinson, like we haven't had any major injuries. Derrick Rose was out for 2 weeks, but like nothing crazy. But we're 3 games under 500. Make that 4. Wow, really a nice second half collapse here. I don't even know if we made the play-in tournament. As Luka averages a triple-double, wins the MVP award. Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year goes to Ben Simmons. Robert Williams, Depoy. Wow. It's pretty cool to see. I mean, this is my first kind of normal rebuild, so if he's winning Depoy at the end of the year, that is pretty interesting. Ben Simmons just coming off the bench. I guess he's behind Kevin Durant. I guess Jalen Noel wins Most Improved. That's pretty cool to see. And Eric Spoelstra, Coach of the Year. So all NBA first team, you have Harden, Luka, DeRozan, Giannis, and Jokic. DeRozan won the scoring title? Holy crap, I hate that you can't see points per game here anymore. They go automatically just to points. They don't even have a per game thing here. Why would you make it like that? All right, whatever. But that's insane. You have Ja, Trey, LeBron, Tatum, and Embiid on second team. Jimmy, Bam, couple Heat, George, LaMelo, and Steph on third team. Do we see any Knicks? Probably not. Yeah. How does nobody make all rookie second team? What's up with that? So we do make the play-in tournament as the 10th seed. Mazel tov. All right, the Knicks are here in the play-in tournament with a 38-44 record. Just a forgettable season. I mean, if we get out of the play-in tournament, sure. We still got good play out of RJ. Wish he maybe shot the ball more. And it seems like they took out scoring options in 2K this year, which is kind of weird. Ugh, Randall with his good old 50% true shooting percentage. That is just abysmal. Like, I like the way Mitch Rob played. I like the way Randall and Brunson played. Randall, no. Quentin Grimes, not as much. All right, so we're taking on the Raptors here. I really don't expect to win this game. We're on the road in the Scotiabank Arena. I mean, we're about to find out, but hey, it is pretty close right now. It is 62-57 in the third quarter. We're actually beating them. Holy crap, we might win. We beat them by 12. Okay, 23 for RJ, 21 for Brunson. And the Knicks are advancing to round 2 of the play-in tournament, where they're taking on the Atlanta Hawks. We know the rivalry here with Trae Young, but it's not going to be in the Garden. All right, well, let's see if we can beat them in advance of the playoffs. I mean, that would just be kind of crazy. Holy crap, it has been back and forth, but we do end up losing by 5 because the Hawks on the Knicks. RJ with 21 and 11. He shot 50% from the field, 33% from 3. Brunson had a pretty solid game. Randall, hey, that's all I need from you, man. Be efficient. Get your rebounds, your assists, a couple steals. I'm cool with that. Quickly did not play all that well. Hardenstein shot 1 for 7, and he's going to be, I think, an underrated player in real life, maybe not as good in 2K. But yeah, we do end up losing by 5, which is fine with me. We will get a solid draft pick. We do need to trim off this roster because it is kind of too deep of guys that deserve minutes, but maybe aren't great. Like, imagine this team still had Nerlens Noel and Alec Burks. I had to move Cameron Reddish, which kind of sucked. I wanted to play Cameron Reddish, but it is what it is. Paul George ends up winning Finals MVP, or no? What was that? Did he win the conference finals MVP? I'm not sure, honestly. Like, if I go to NBA history right here, past champions, you can't see, like, the Magic Johnson. Huh. No, you can't see the Magic Johnson award. Like, was that Paul George? It had to be him winning the Magic Johnson award or the Larry Bird award. Okay, whatever. And then let's see who wins the finals. It is going to be the Brooklyn Nets, and KD is your finals MVP. But yeah, I would have also had to pay Cameron Reddish at the end of the year. It's not like we need cap space, though, so maybe I'm just an idiot, you know? What is, jersey number. I was like, what is JER? I've never seen that before. But it's cool for Hall of Fame. I think they added this. All-Stars you can see now. No finals MVPs or championships for Carmelo Anthony. He was a 10-time All-Star, second-time All-NBA, four-time All-NBA third team, second-time All-NBA second team. Oh, he didn't get All-NBA first team when he won the scoring title. And he did make All-Rookie first team once. That is pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. All right, so it is the draft lottery time. It looks like we're going to be around 12. Nothing crazy. All right, let's see. Do we end up with the number 12 overall pick? We do. I mean, I wasn't getting that excited that we were going to jump up. So it goes Thunder, Magic, Blazers in the top 3. We also have Dallas's pick from the Kristaps Porzingis trade at 22. All right, so it is draft night. I don't even know. Like, would any team take on Fournier's expiring? Maybe. Like, I feel like Philly paying Harden all this money and Embiid, like, I don't know. They take, like, the Fournier upgrade over Korkmaz just for 1 year. You know what? I do think that makes sense. And we get, like, we pay Korkmaz, or I'd release him. We get the 37th pick as well in the draft. I actually think that does make sense for Philly. I think because Harden's a free agent, they can, well, I'm not doing that. But yeah, since Harden's a free agent because he opted out, they could technically make this trade. So yeah, they're basically upgrading that Korkmaz role for Fournier. They just have to pay him for 1 year, that $18 million. So it's just meaning if, like, the Harrison Blitz company, whoever the owner of the Sixers is, wants to pay that luxury tax, but that does save us some money and a roster spot, which we needed to clear up. So I don't know if Fournier is going to crack the rotation, so we have about 5 guys that deserve minutes next year. For our draft picks, we have 12, 22. Wow, we have 33 from the Jazz, 37, 39, and 43. We have a ton of seconds. So, yeah, we're going to be making a ton of picks here. The Thunder with the number 1 pick. Do they take... No, they take Scoot Henderson. Why wouldn't you take Wembanyama? Damn, okay. Magic and Wembanyama. Him and Banchero on the front court is fun. So, at the 12th overall pick, like, Derek Whitehead is still here. Nick Smith Jr. is listed as his shooting guard at 6'4". I know he's kind of a point guard, but I might take Nick Smith here and see if he could be maybe our long-term shooting guard. And we're going to be taking Chris Murray, brother of Keegan Murray, with our 22nd overall pick. I want to see if the Celtics would take my 3 second-round picks for their 2025 lottery-protected first-round pick. They say no. What about the 4th? Because we don't need any more picks. So I would be trading, I think, 33, 37, 39, and 43. Okay, I'm fine with that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how this team is going to do. I would have really liked maybe... what was it? What's his name? Jordan Walsh with my next pick, because it would have been cool, but I ended up going Chris Murray because I haven't taken him yet. Oh, he's a lot better and 2 years younger, because I would have had him from Arkansas and Nick Smith from Arkansas. I'm actually making... it should be coming out either later today or tomorrow, like top 10 prospects for the 2023 draft to follow. And like Nick Smith will be in that video. It's going to be on the second channel. Make sure you subscribe. Link in the description. I'm almost at 100K. All right, so team player options. I'm going to pick up the options. Oh, Trevor Keels. He was not great in the summer league. He's shooting the ball. But Derrick Rose, we are going to... I think bring him back. It's not like we're really going to have too much cap space anyway, and he could be... or do I just kind of let quickly play next year? You know what? Yeah, I'm going to decline the Rose deal. I know it is kind of weird on that. I should have saw who the other team player options were. Can I actually go back to that? No, I can only see mine, which is annoying. Just kidding. You can go to entire league. Duh. But yeah, Middleton opted out of $40 million. Wow, I guess he wants that long-term deal, kind of like what Gordon Hayward did with Charlotte. Harden opts out. I mean, that was expected. KP opts out. Wow, Fred VanVleet opts out. That is expected as well. Draymond opts out. Is he getting that max he wants? All right, nobody's signing Harden. What are we doing, Philly? Middleton's a 4-star match. I mean, I didn't end up firing Tibbs, even though maybe I should have. I didn't really see a better coach out there. So we'll see what he can do one more year. I just don't love the defensive system. I don't even think we have any cap space, right? Yeah, we have like no money to begin with. If we look at our roster next year, we'd have Brunson quickly. That's 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, yeah, we have a rotation enough. I don't really need to sign anybody. Wiggins is a free agent. Vucevic, actually pretty solid free agency class. Harden goes back to Philly. Okay, good. Kyrie goes to Houston. Would be funny if there was a vaccine kind of restriction involved still, because, yeah, you could go to Texas. Middleton goes to Texas as well. He joins the Spurs. Maybe the Bucks didn't want to pay that money. They didn't use that money elsewhere. KP goes to the Pacers. Hero back to the Heat. Fred VanVleet to the Lakers. Wow. Anybody else? Draymond. Okay. All right, that is not like the most craziest thing in the world, because I don't know if he's from Michigan, but he went to Michigan State, so he could join the Pistons if they were going to give him $71 million guaranteed. Maybe the Warriors didn't want to do that. Wow. All right. That kind of makes sense. Player progression. RJ's up to an 87. Let's hope he can maybe take a next step next year. I mean, I don't think this team got too much better from the previous year, though. All right. So, the start of the 2023-24 season, we have Brunson, Grimes, Barrett. You know what? I think I'm going to start Nick Smith there just to see what he can do. So, Grimes is going to get about 22 minutes a night, 20 to Obi, 25 to Quickly, 14 to Hardenstein's good with me. We'll see if Chris Murray gets 9 minutes a night, or do I want to play more minutes as a starter? So, we could probably do 30, 28, 24, and then 32. Make that 35. Yeah, 26 and Nick Smith. All right, so I can at least get Chris Murray 9 minutes a night. If we do make the playoffs, he probably won't play. System proficiency is still going to be 3-star defense. If anything's 4 stars now, I mean, I guess we'll just stick with that. So let's hope this team, for the better, is good at the end of the year. What is Nick Smith's shot tendency? It doesn't need to be that high. It could probably be like high 70s or mid 70s is good. Murray, why is it at a 28? The dude's going to average 1 point a night. So let's do something like that. I'll see you guys if a big injury happens or if I'm going to make a trade or a big extension at the end of the year. All right, first game of the year. Torn calf muscle, 46 weeks from quickly. Great. Oof, Mitchell Robinson, broken vertebrae out 4 to 6 months, and he wasn't having as good of a season last year, but man, this dude is efficient. Like, I'll take 7.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, about 2 steals and 2 blocks. Like, that's incredible from Mitchell Robinson. So, unfortunately, he is out for, the remainder of the year. Isaiah Hartenstein is going to be the starting center. He's getting about 26 minutes a night, and then Chris Murray, who's actually been solid this year, he's going to get about 15 minutes a night. And then we're going to play, I guess, Jericho Sims 10 minutes a night just because I do need a backup big, which could be Obi Toppin theoretically. All right, so we're here at the trade deadline. We are 7 games under 500, man. Philly's probably enjoying Evan Fournier. I was like, is he starting for them? Cody Martin starting at the 3. All right, are they not even playing him? Did they trade Evan Fournier? Okay, I guess they ended up trading him. I don't know why. I don't know who really took on his contract. But yeah, he was traded straight up for Norman Powell. I guess maybe long term, like the Clippers really couldn't afford him. 2 former Knicks were traded for each other in Kemba Walker and Danilo Gallinari. But yeah, we're not doing great, unfortunately. Now, this will be an auto-generated draft class coming up. And yeah, when you do R2L2, it goes through divisions now, not really conference. You can actually see all, which is pretty cool. But you have to use RB and LB to go through conferences. But yeah, we're not great. I mean, we're only a game out of the play-in tournament, so, I don't know if I'm going to be a complete seller, and, I don't really know who I want to give up. RJ Barrett having a pretty solid year, that's good. That's good. He's having a good efficiency year. I like that. Julius Randle, I don't like that. I don't want him on the team. Do I just cut him? 2 years left on the deal. If I could stretch in this game, I would. Nick Smith's having a pretty solid rookie year. Quentin Grimes is doing pretty good, way better than he was last year. Same with Emmanuel Quickly. Hardenstein's gotten a lot of starting play just because of Mitchell Robinson being hurt. So, I don't know if I want to be a seller. I'm probably not going to be a buyer at the deadline because we have Hardenstein, Hunt, Korkmaz, McBride, Quickly, Toppin, all being free agents. So, I may just hold it off. I mean, oh my God, we're paying almost $100 million for these 3 guys. About $90 million per year for those 3, which is just ridiculous. I don't think there's anybody on the trade block that's going to be good, like Dennis Schroeder. Wow. Terrence Mann. Solid players, but nobody I'm really going to want to make a play for. John Wall. Damn. Oh! DeAndre Ayton available for trade. Okay. So is Michael Porter Jr. Alright, I don't know if that means their value goes down at all, but we could try. I mean, it's really going to be tough, because I would have Mitchell Robinson in this trade, but he is hurt. We'd have to get to $32 million. I mean, would they want Julius Randle? I would give you Julius Randle and Emmanuel Quickly for DeAndre Ayton straight up. Mitchell Robinson would probably just be into a bench role. I don't know. That's to make the money work. And then say we gave in also... we went to our draft picks. I would give you, we have draft picks that we didn't make in the Donovan Mitchell trade. So in the beginning of the video, I made that trade with the Suns, so they'll get their pick back for Cameron Reddish. They'd also get the Celtics lottery protected first. So do they still have Cameron Reddish? They do. I guess he came back on the qualifying offer. He's having a good year. So you're getting Emmanuel Quickly, Julius Randle, who's not the worst player in the world, but not great by any means. I don't really think he's great. He's really there to make the money work. They do need a power forward. Right now it's Eric Pascal probably starting at the 4. You get Emmanuel Quickly, and you get some draft capital. They might not even say yes to this, but I think I'm willing to try to get DeAndre Ayton. But is he that much better than Mitchell Robinson? Really? Do I want to do this trade? I mean, we get off Randall. He only has 2 years. Oh, he's got 3. He's got 2 years after this year. You get him for his age 30, 31 season. So at least we get off of Randall and we can start Obi Toppin. So let's do this trade. I mean, they might not even say yes to this. And they do. Okay, so they really wanted to move Ayton. They're 29 and 37, so they get 2 first-round picks and Quickly, which is pretty good for DeAndre Ayton, given what his rumored trades were when he was potentially going to get moved. So Obi's going to slide into the 4. And then, like, when Mitchell Robinson comes back, Hardenstein probably won't play. So, yeah, this means Aiden's getting about 31 minutes a night. I still want Nick Smith starting. Obi's going to get probably about 30 as well. And you know what? Let's do 30 to Nick Smith as well. So, yeah, I did move Emmanuel quickly, which some people might not be happy with. But I think with just Brunson, Smith, RJ, Grimes even, we didn't really need to play him all that. So, I do want to see like Chris Murray getting a decent amount of minutes. And yeah, we're going to a 9-man rotation, something we really haven't done. I'm not going to really play Miles McBride. System proficiency, looks pretty bad. Nick Smith is a horrible fit there. I don't know. Like I'm probably not bringing Tibbs back, so I could really care less what happens with him by the end of the year. We made a pretty big move at this year's trade deadline. All right, so I'm pretty sure. Well, like, we ended the season under 500. Not sure if we made the play-in tournament or not. But Scoot Henderson gets Rookie of the Year. Jaden Ivey is your 6th Man of the Year. All right, who's he? Is he? I guess listed as a point guard backing up Cade. That would make a lot of sense. Not sure what it goes. I guess it's sorted by minutes played. Wow. I just hate that there's no, like, total points per game. And, like, why is it just listed point guards and shooting guards? I'm under all positions. I don't know. I guess the point, like, no centers scored a... All right, I don't know. This is glitched. I don't know what the hell's going on there. But Desmond Bane, holy crap, he's elite. Oh, my goodness. 70% true shooting from a shooting guard? That is unheard of. Wow, that is absurd. That is insane. Let's see if anybody notable gets it on the team. A lot of young players making it right now. There's Zion, Darius Garland on 3rd team. Lonzo, all defensive 1st team. No Knicks making it. Anthony Melton on all defensive 2nd team. Wow, what a pick up there. Nick Smith makes all rookie 2nd team. Let's go. We make the play-in tournament this year. We did not. All right. So we're going to have a pretty good draft pick. Yeah, we went 36 and 46. I mean, the pick's not even going to be that great. See, now there is these draft storylines, but I'm not really sure where they come from. Like, this is an auto-generated draft class. Is it under scouting here? Like, is there some storylines? I don't know. Maybe you guys can kind of tell me a little bit there, but there's really, like, I don't think it's a social media thing, which is, like, always been here. Maybe that'll just be a thing we see at the offseason. But, yeah, this was Tibbs' last year as a Knicks head coach. He's not coming back. RJ, though, had a really good year. I was just hoping when he had a really good year, he was going to lead us to a playoff appearance. Brunson was pretty good. I mean, we'll get a full year out of DeAndre Ayton next year, which I'm excited for. Grimes is probably going to be slotted in as maybe the starting 2. But, I mean, Nick Smith could fit our next coach's system. This does make Mitchell Robinson possibly expendable because he is pretty valuable. Not sure, since Obi Toppin's a power forward, we look to trade him for a power forward. Or we even look to trade him for a starting shooting guard. But we'll see eventually. So Zion wins the Western Conference Finals MVP. That was that with Paul George. And then you can see Eastern Conference Finals MVP was Trae Young. So that is pretty cool that you can see that. And the Pelicans win it all. They beat the Hawks in 7. And Zion gets the real Finals MVP. LeBron and Dwight head to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you can see LeBron with 4 MVPs, 20 All-Star games, 4 Finals MVPs, 13 All-NBA first-team appearances, 5 All-Defensive first-team appearances. I mean, Dwight had a great career as well. There are the jersey retirements. All right, so the draft lottery, our pick is projected to be at 7, which is actually pretty good. Let's see, do we get lucky or does it drop to 8? It stays at 7, which is all right. Do we have any other picks? We do not. Pelicans get the number 1 pick from the Drew Holiday trade, and they freaking won it all. That is absurd. So Tom Tibbs is gone as our head coach. Oh my God, Rick Brunson. Yeah, he's actually in the game. That's pretty cool. That is Jalen Brunson's dad. We could bring in Steve Nash, Mark Dagno, Billy Donovan, Will Hardy. Jazz fired him already. Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd's got pretty good ratings. Former Knick, 10-year, $40 million guaranteed. Oh, he doesn't even take that. Wow. I mean, we'll see if we can get Will Hardy. I'm sure we could. So, yeah, we are going to get Will Hardy. I guess the Jazz fired him already. So, let's see. Where are these draft storylines? They're not here on the Combine. They're definitely not going to be here on the pre-draft workouts. I'm not sure where these storylines are. Maybe it's something with, like, like, if you kind of go the GM mode route. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Pedro Paulista is the guy we're projected to get. Bob Baylor or Bradley Tate. We could also trade the pick, which I could be intrigued in. We have 7, 37, 41, and 47. Anthony Simons for Mitchell Robinson at 7. Does he, like, want out or something? Said he'll be a free agent, but I don't know why they trade him. I mean, he would be a pretty elite shooting guard for us. We also could get Wendell Carter Jr. from the Orlando Magic. I mean, they have Wembanyama, but we just get no floor spacing, and it looks like he wants to stay in Orlando. But yeah, because we have, like, DeAndre Ayton. So I don't know. Maybe I'm going to take a guy, but I could still trade that player. So Pedro Paulista was actually supposed to go a lot higher. I think we are going to take him. Or no, I'm going to take Lawrence Kelly. 75 overall at the age of 20. Or do we take Pendazis Niniadis? Yeah, let's take him. Hey, I'm a sucker for overall, man. Oh, Livingston, wow, 81. Let's see. So he's a 78, which is pretty good. Yeah, that was like the best guy, basically, we could have taken. So I will take that. Let's sign all these second-round guys real quick. Jericho Sims and Quentin Grimes, we are going to bring back. It looks like Kawhi, AD declined their player options. Lonzo, D'Angelo Russell, OG Anunoby are free agents. Damn, OG would fit this team pretty well. All right, so yeah, this free agency class is pretty good. Don't get me wrong. I don't think we have any cap space, right? Yeah, we don't. So, if I were to trade our first-round pick along with Mitchell Robinson, nothing really great that I could get. So, do I want to play? I could play him. I don't know. Is this team going to win a championship? Probably not. All right, so Mark Williams really hasn't developed into much, and Derek Lively wasn't great his rookie year. So we are going to be sending Mitchell Robinson, Donnell Chase, who was the 37th pick in this past draft. Actually pretty good. Chris Murray, who played for us as a rookie. We're getting Jeremy Grant coming off a pretty solid year with the Charlotte Hornets to be our starting power forward next year. And we're going to be getting their 2025 unprotected first-round pick. That is a steal in my opinion. I would still like to bring back Obi Toppin. $12 million does seem like a lot, but we'll see. I mean, right now we have 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7. Guess Obi would be 8, and then if we get a center, that player would be 9. So is there a solid center I can get here? I could get Andre Drummond or Mo Bamba. I'd actually like Mo Bamba. Brandon Clark is actually a good fit as well. So I'm going to try to get Brandon Clark, about 2 years, $5 million. Let's sign him. We're going to renounce the rights on pretty much everybody but Obi and McBride. All right, so we do get Brandon Clark, which is nice. And then Obi wants $12 million a year. I would give him about 10 at a flat rate for 2 years. So $20 million guaranteed. I think he would accept that. And yeah, he does. He was restricted anyway, so I could have matched any deal he got. Anybody switch teams? Kawhi goes back to Toronto. Lamelo, yeah, stays in Charlotte. He gets $40 million a year. 80 stays in LA. Jaylen Brown goes to the Lakers. Didn't they get somebody good last year? Fred VanVleet. So they Brown, VanVleet, and AD, even with LeBron gone. That is pretty good. The Jazz gets the bonus. Okay. All right, so RJ's an 88. Jeremy Grant regresses. That is fine. I mean, he's making $35 million guarantee for 2 years. I'm excited to see what this team can do with the full year of DeAndre Ayton. A lot of guys from the 2018 class. I mean, I almost got Mo Bamba, but obviously he wasn't there because Brandon Clark was 2019. But we have Ayton and we have Brunson from the 2018 class. We had Mitchell Robinson as well, who was 2018. All right, so let's see what our rotation for year 3 is going to look like. Maybe we'll see this Knicks team make a playoff appearance. So we'll see if Nick Smith's a good option to start, but it's going to be Brunson, Smith, Barrett, Garrett, or Grant, Ayton. And is this, I'm just going to call him PN because I'm just going to butcher his name, and I apologize. We got Quentin Grimes. We have Obi Toppin, Brandon Clark. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Like, I mean, Jericho Sims will slide in there, and McBride, maybe Nance, who did get hurt, and Derek O'Connor if there are injuries to happen. I'm pretty cool with this minute allocation right now, but I am actually going to alter it a little bit. RJ's going to go to 36. I would like to get Grant to 30. So we're going to do the OB there, Grimes, and yeah, PM will go down. So he'll get 30. We'll do one more to Brandon Clark at 15 a night. Under Will Hardy, 3.5 star balance. We'll see how this team does. Hoping I don't have to be a seller at the deadline again, but we will see. Aiden's going to be an 85 shot tendency. Brunson an 85 as well. Grant at a 77. Nick Smith could be at like a 77 also. PN could be at a 70. 75 for Grimes. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be doing it like this. And I'm messing everything up. Wow. Jericho Sims is that a 21? For when he plays, he could be at like a 40. So I'll see you guys if anything big happens. Let's hope this Knicks team finally makes the playoffs. All right, so we're finishing the season with 52 wins. We go 52-30. Luka just has another incredible year. He gets a second MVP of the video. Can't wait for a Mavericks rebuild. Kevin Porter Jr. in Indiana gets 6th man of the year. Bam gets Depoy in Miami. Most improved goes to Benedict Mathurin in Indiana in his 3rd year. That seems to be like a pretty consistent trend with players winning that award. So we won 52 games. Did we get anybody on All-NBA first team? I thought that said Chris Murray for a second. I was going to say no way. Shout out to Keegan. Nobody on the All-NBA teams. Nobody on the All-Defensive teams. We do get PN on All-Rookie first team. Not a bad year. Honestly, he's coming off the bench. I'm cool with that. So we are the 3 seed taking on these 6-seeded Pacers in round 1. They've added Gordon Hayward, bringing him back to Indiana because he went to Butler. They brought in Kristaps Porzingis. He's actually been pretty, the efficiency's all right. But it's a good team nonetheless. Like, they do have the 6th man of the year in KPJ. Taking a look at the player stats, RJ Barrett, 21 points, 6.5 rebounds, 5 assists on a true shooting of 62%. Great season from RJ Barrett, as I was losing my breath there. But Jalen Brunson, great year from him. 58% true shooting, 17-8. Love that. DeAndre Ayton about 17-11. 36 from 3. Holy crap. Yeah, I'll take that. Nick Smith, pretty good scoring season out of him. I like to see that. Jeremy Grant, was solid. Nothing crazy, but solid. There is Quentin Grimes. Pretty consistent, and yeah, an elite shooting season. So, like, our first year with him, I guess, was an outlier. I don't know. We already went over player to be named later. That would be PTBL. Never mind. We have 9 for Obi Toppin. 30 from 3. All right, that's been pretty consistent. 50 from the field, though. That has been his highest so far in this video. And then Brandon Clark was all right. So, for the playoffs, I think Clark's going to stay at about 15. We're going to go about 18 to Toppin. Probably 24. 36 to RJ. 35 to Aiden. 34 to Brunson. See how that works. Can we beat the Pacers in round 1? Aiden gets a bruised right hip, but he could play through it. We're up 2-1. We're down 3-2, and Grant gets a twisted right knee. He is out for game 7. Great. And a little bit going forward. So Jericho Sims, I don't really want him playing. We could probably play Clark about 15 minutes a night, 15 to Sims, and then we'll go about, I don't know, 28 to Obi, 35, 37, 36. Game 7 now. Quickly, just kind of want to see who's been balling out for us. It's been Nick Smith. Wow, Nick Smith coming out party. Game 7 at the Garden. Can we win our first playoff series of the video? That would be nice. Solid first quarter. Great second quarter. Let's freaking go. And then we blow it in the third. Why? Why do we have to be so bad? But it looks like we're going to take it back in the fourth. We win by 16. RJ with 36. He goes 6 for 12 from 3. And the New York Knicks are advancing to round 2 to take on the 7-seeded Raptors, who do have Kawhi and Scotty Barnes. That is pretty scary. I actually kind of love this new logo. And are they all this gray? Yes. You guys know my gripes would be like when you control the Lakers and it's bright yellow and you can barely see it. I love this. This actually looks so much slicker. So let's see. Game 1, we do drop it. Okay, by 15. Barnes, Cole, Jarace Walker killing us. We do win game 2, though, so we could beat them. RJ with 33. We're really behind RJ Barrett. We do win game 3. Let's go. DeAndre Ayton with 32 and 11. Barrett with 29. Brunson with 21 and 13. Oh, if we went up 3-1. Oh, my God. We could have won this game, too. We just had a horrible second quarter. Brunson went off. Game 5, we do win. Let's go. Come on. In overtime. RJ going to, or he wasn't in Canada, but going up against his country right there and beats them in game 6 or game 5, and we win in game 6. Let's go. We win by 27 points, 34 and 14 for Aiden, 28 and 8 for RJ, 25 and 11 for Brunson, and we're in the conference finals, and we get Jeremy Grant back. Let's freaking go. But Obi's been good. Obi has been good in the playoffs. I mean, like, Clark has been all right. Sims has been good. Grant's not going to get 15 minutes a night, but I think he will play a little bit less. And I do want Obi playing a little bit. So, like, if we did 20 and then it's 23 a little bit low, I don't know. Maybe we do, like, 22 to the rookie, 25 to Grant. Because, like, Obi Toppin's been pretty good. And then you got Grizzlies Thunder in the conference finals. But we're taking on the Cavs. Man, they have a good team. Even though they are starting Najee Marshall, they have an elite backcourt. They have an elite front court. They have Kyle Lowry coming off the bench. All right, so let's see what happens. Game 1, we do drop it. Okay, we get blown out on the road. Mobley and Garland combined for 74 points. Good Lord. RJ and Aiden played well. Damn. All right, I feel like we played pretty well in that game, but it's just we can't stop them. We win game 2, so we could beat them. That is nice. We're not going to get swept. Beat them by 6. Brunson with 14 assists. Grimes with a solid game. Come on, let's take a 2-1 lead. That'd be insane. Nick Smith, bruised right hip. That's like the 3rd player that's gone that this season. We do drop it. 16. We just couldn't score in the 4th quarter. RJ's been averaging 25. He's becoming a star, man. He is, but unfortunately, okay, no. We dropped 154. RJ with a 36 piece. 18 and 14 for Brunson, 14 and 12 for Aiden. 43 points combined between Jeremy Grant and Nick Smith. Can we win game 5? Yes! Holy crap. And we're going back to New York. RJ almost had a 30-point triple-double. Man, is RJ going to lead us to a finals appearance? Good first quarter. I know we're going to blow it, so I'm not getting my hopes up. And there it is. All right, we're up by 6. I guess I'd rather be us, but we're up by 2. So we're going to blow this. And there we go. Back and forth. Oh, we blow it down. All right, so we're going to a game 7. Oh, I thought reverse psychology would have worked, but we do end up losing by 1. Man, 13 assists for Brunson. He's averaging 10 in the playoffs. All right, here we go. Game 7. Winner takes on the Thunder. All right, here we go. Game 7 against the Cleveland Cavaliers at the Quicken Loans or Rocket Mortgage Arena. We're off to a great start, but they come right back. It's a high-scoring game. Ugh, blow it in the second. Yeah, I can't even speak. I'm speechless, man. Down by 11. We really have to come back in the 4th, and we kind of do. Oh, my God, we're down by 3. What are the odds we win this game? What are the odds we win this game? I'm closing my eyes. Please tell me we won. Okay, I'm going to peek. Oh my God, we took the lead. Holy crap. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. Oh my god, no, you're kidding me. You're kidding me, no. Garland wins the... Oh my god. We lost by 1. Did someone just hit a game winner? Oh, it won't even let me. How do I go? Oh my god. I can't even see the game log now. Oh my goodness. We actually lost on a game winner. We came back in the 4th. Oh, that sucks, man. That does. The Thunder beat the Cavs in 7. Shea's your finals MVP. I am just defeated right now. Oh, damn it. So Chris Paul retires. So does Al Horford on the Pistons. Russ? Oh, he never left the Lakers? Oh, wow. A lot of coaches retiring. Okay, who goes to the Hall of Fame? Russ and Chris Paul. That makes sense. Chris Paul gets his jersey retired by the Clippers. Russ by the Thunder. Don't have any lottery picks here. So the Wizards get the number 1 pick. Spurs 2, Rockets 3. We have our pick at 27. We have Charlotte's pick at 21 from last year's trade. All right, so if we were going to play Obi Toppin as the starting power forward next year, which I kind of want to do, I mean, I'm fine with Jeremy Grant coming off the bench. You know, like we can keep this core together. Like Aiden, RJ, and Brunson could do something. Like we have Nick Smith coming back. So we made 4 draft picks here. Just wanted to see Stacey Alexander's overall. All right, it is an 80. So we got Helmut Shoemaker, 73 overall, Sergei Posnov. These names are always just kind of crazy. Like Theo Hardaway. And then we get Byron Wright Foreman. Thought that was going to be Tim Hardaway for a second because I did simulate the second round. But he's pretty good. We do have Byron Wright Foreman. Yeah, these overalls are all right. Like I think we can run this team back as Brunson opted out. Great, we gotta pay him more money now. So Quentin Grimes, I'm gonna extend the qualifying offer to because I think this team could win it all. It's not like we're gonna have Giannis money, right? Yeah, it's not like we have any cap space. So let's pay Jalen Brunson. I mean, it's really now or never for the final year with this team. Like, we don't really have cap space. I mean, we're led by Brunson, RJ Barrett, and DeAndre Ayton. It's nothing crazy over here. We did kind of get lucky getting the Raptors in round 2. Like, that was fairly easy. I really thought we were going to beat Cleveland, man. That sucks. But can Grimes accept my deal? Thank you. Tatum goes to the Magic. Wow. At least Donovan Mitchell he goes to the Celtics. All right. So, I guess the Cavs got a little bit worse. DeJounte Murray goes to the Clippers. So does Brandon Ingram. So I guess they don't have Paul George anymore. I wonder if he's signed elsewhere or if he's just a free agent. And yeah, he is one. He still wants $30 million a year. Like, get out of here. I actually want to see if I can get this Earl Jenkins guy from the Hornets G League team. He actually looks pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to use him at all, but we have a mid-level exception. So yeah, I mean, he is an 82 overall. Maybe I got to start him just to see what he can do because Jeremy Grant does regress. Honestly, if I want to play Obi, I might release Jeremy Grant. I mean, it is the final year, so I might as well just not play him, and if somebody gets hurt, he goes in. All right, so here we go. Let's see what the rotation's gonna look like. Yeah, Earl Jenkins is gonna start. Sure, we have this big 3. I do want Nick Smith starting. Grimes can get about 24 with PN. Jeremy Grant, I don't think is gonna play. I don't think he's gonna play. It's gonna be Obi. You know what? It'll probably be Obi and Grant. Yeah, I'm not gonna play either of our former first-round picks. We'll do 17, 20, 24, 24, 32, 27, 33, 29, 33. We'll do 34 to RJ. All right. That's what it's going to be, 3.5-star balanced. Let's see if we can go to the finals this year. All right, so Darius Garland. Oh, great. We're going to have to go up against him probably again. 36 and 12. What is that efficiency? 68% true shooting. Like, that's unbeatable. Stacey Alexander, the number 1 pick, gets Rookie of the Year. Scoot Henderson behind Shea gets 6th man. Chet Depoy. Okay, Thunder going to win every awards. Mark Williams, most improved. I don't know if he's behind Mitchell Robinson still. Okay, but we go 63-19. We get Coach of the Year and Will Hardy. Do we get an All-NBA team? And I like how they fixed this. So, I don't know if you guys ever noticed it, but when you first got onto the screen and you'd press, like, right trigger or R2 on whatever your console you're on, it would always, like, randomly take you to, like, all-rookie first team from there. And you're like, what? I didn't mean to go there. But I think they fixed it this year. I haven't had that problem yet, which is nice. So, I don't see any Knicks, though. But yeah, we are the 1 seed. Cavs are over there on the other side of the bracket. We are taking on the 8-seeded Bulls in round 1. We'll take a look at their team in a second. RJ Barrett was our winning scorer, followed by DeAndre Ayton. Jalen Brunson, 17 points a night for Nick Smith. He's an 83 overall. There's Quentin Grimes. Earl Jenkins, sure, I'll take it. This guy might help us win it all. So for the playoffs, Grant's going to give about 15. I know he's pretty good, but that's fine. 19 to Toppin, 22 to him, 24 to Grimes. 33 to Aiden. Let's do that. 36 to RJ. Let's do 34. And then 34 to Brunson. Because I still want to give Nick Smith about 29 minutes a night. So we're going up against Jamal Murray, Lonzo Ball, Bryson McGowns, John Collins, Nathan Knight. They have Chris Duarte, Darius Baisley. There is no reason for us to lose to that team. And we don't lose a single game. All right. A very, deserving sweep for us. Like, we should have swept them. That would have been just embarrassing if we didn't. Grimes went off, though. He didn't even start a single game. Taking on the Pistons here, who have D'Angelo Russell, Cade Cunningham, Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart, Miles Turner. They also got Jaden Ivey off the bench, as well as Anthony Black, who I believe is also from Arkansas. Played with Jordan Walsh, who I mentioned in the beginning of the video, as well as Nick Smith, who was on our team. And we're down 3-0. Are you kidding me? We end up losing by 2, by 2, and by 3. That is absurd. Are we going to get swept? We get swept. Are you kidding me? And we lose by 6. What happened? Oh my goodness. We're going into another year 5. As Anthony Edwards is your Western Conference Finals MVP. I got to get used to that. So you have Cavs versus Timberwolves, 2 teams that took players from the Jazz, but Mitchell I don't think is with Cleveland anymore. I know he isn't. Oh my God, Carlin is so good. He's a 94. James Harden retires, so does Drew Holiday, Kevin Love, DeMar DeRozan, Gallinari. Harden and DeRozan heads to the Hall of Fame. Blake gets his jersey retired by the Clippers. Thunder get 2 top 5 picks. Damn. We have our pick at 29, nothing else. Is Will Hardy the guy? I don't know. I hate how it doesn't give me like kind of the best coaching candidates that I want here, because it sorts it by defense, which is just kind of annoying. But yeah, you got Steve Kerr, Budenholzer. You know what? Will Hardy. I know you just got Coach of the Year, but we're pulling like a Dwayne Casey. So let's offer Taylor Jenkins all we could. Let's offer Mike Budenholzer all we can, and then let's offer as well as Steve Kerr. I don't know if there's any other studs here, but I'm really hoping we can get somebody. Ty Lue. Maybe it's head coaching is what we need to upgrade. Leandro Barbosa. He's got, all right, just A- offense. But, yeah, let's see if we can get one of these guys. If not, Monty Williams would be a close number 2. All right, so we get Ty Lue or Monty Williams. Definitely going to sign Ty Lue. All right, so Alfred Sullivan was our 29th pick, Justin Marshall, and Kirk Page. We're going to pick up all these guys as team options right here. You got Jimmy Butler, AD, and Kyrie Irving being free agents. Damn. All right, so it is moratorium time, and let's go to the trade finder. I don't know if I'm going to make any moves. I don't know what to do, man. All right, do I want to move Quentin Grimes? I don't know. I'm going to try to move Earl Jenkins for John Collins. That's going to be a trade I'm going to try to make. We can actually, oh, no, I want to do Earl, okay. I want to do Earl Jenkins. Not Quentin Grimes. So, what are we off here? We're off $11 million if we try to make that trade. Are you serious? Oh, no, we're good. So, Earl Jenkins and Theo Hardaway for John Collins. Okay, that's all I needed to do. I mean, yeah, like, Toppin is a free agent, but so is Aiden. Let's pay him a lot of money. $40 million? You're not getting that. Jeremy Grant's going to walk. Obi, I'd like to bring back just as a backup. Jericho Sims and McBride. Really not necessities. So we get Aiden and Toppin back. Come on. I want this to be the final year. I want to win it all. I'm kind of sick and tired of losing in the playoffs. I know it's only been 2 years. All right, so if we take a look at the team, Brunson, Smith, Barrett, Collins, Aiden with Grimes, PN, Toppin, and Posnov off the bench. He was our first round pick from a little bit ago. I'm cool with that. Let's see what he can do. He's going to get about 17 minutes a night. I actually think he could be pretty good. Toppin 20, 23 there, 25 to Grimes, just because he's been such an elite shooter. I didn't want to trade him. 32 to Aiden, 29 to Collins, 34 to Barrett, 28 to Nick Smith, 31 to Brunson. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. We are going to go to balance, which is 4 stars. Hopefully, we can win it all. All right, LaMelo Ball gets in on the MVP action for these young point guards. Alan Powell, who was the number 2 overall pick at age 24, is your rookie of the year. 25 points tonight for Jaden Ivey off the bench. Why is he coming off the bench? So, back-to-back years, we get Coach of the Year. Probably no LNBA team or defensive team members. Oh, it's a recipe for disaster. So, maybe we're on a collision course with the Brooklyn Nets. But we got Cleveland in round 2 or Detroit. Why? That's annoying. Oh, this isn't going to end well. But here was just kind of the scoring allocation. I'm just desperate, man. I just want to win a title. Just because it's like my first real rebuild here in 2K23. 2K wants to do 30 to RJ. No, I can't do that, man. I can't do that. So RJ's getting about 34 minutes a night. I'm cool with everything else. We also don't need to go to a 9-man rotation. Like, Grimes can get 27. But I want 32 to Aiden. And I want about 31 to Nick Smith. I kind of wanted to just simulate the playoffs. I don't know. Round 1 against the Bulls. We should beat them. We swept them last year. All right, we win in 5. Now we're going against Anthony Black. Shout out to Arkansas, man. I've been mentioning him a lot on this video. We got Sadiq, Cade. I just hate that they got Jaden Ivey off the bench, and they swept us last year. Oh, my God. We won in 7. Let's go. I thought we were going to lose that. Holy crap. What was the score? Oh, my God. We won by 1. No. Oh, my God. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign. Just because we beat them, like the Cleveland Game 7, I'm getting flashbacks to. So we're going up against Fred VanVleet, Desmond Bane, who's just had, man, that 2024 season was incredible. KD, I mean, they're good. They're nothing crazy, you know. We win game 1. Oh, we match up well against them. Let's freaking go. We end up winning in 5. Nick Smith is your Larry Bird Conference Finals MVP. Shea gets Western Conference Finals MVP. I mean, even if they beat us in the finals, I'm just glad we're here. Team is good. I mean, they have about 490 overalls. Henderson is basically there. We beat him in game 1, though. We beat him in game 2, though. Oh, let's go. I guess that Pistons series is going to be the hardest one after we sweep them in the finals. And DeAndre Ayton goes off and is your finals MVP. He dominated Chet. So, yeah, that is going to be it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'm glad we were able to win a championship in our first kind of normal rebuild here on the channel. Let me know if you guys enjoyed by dropping a thumbs up. Also, let me know down below which team we should rebuild next. I'll definitely have like an 82-0 challenge, a fantasy draft challenge, and then the next video you guys will see on the channel will probably be episode 2 of the Seattle Supersonics franchise series. But yeah, make sure you check out my second channel as well. Link to that is in the description, where I'm posting like NBA draft stuff, NBA tier list, quiz videos, as well as some Madden and NFL content. I'm gonna sprinkle some MLB stuff in there as well, so just everything on that channel. That is just Ross also. And make sure you're subscribed so you guys can see all the content up here on the channel. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.